Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Geminis. Brenda here, Brenda Tarot, and I'm here to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of January the 24th to the 30th. 2022, moving quickly through this month, and we're going through that wolf, full moon, and retrograde as well. So it's very interesting how these readings are moving forward. The first card you've got in your first row, my beautiful Geminis, is the card expansion. And I do think that, you're moving forward in a direction here, and you're evolving and going through cycles right now, in the space around you. It's all about beginnings and growth and changes when this card shows up. I want you to pay attention to everything that is going on around you and the effect that it could be having on you at this time, especially, like I said, with the full moon and with retrograde upon us. Okay, so I think you need to think about that. You might have to get some extra rest and personal care while integrating new energies so that you're ready for these important messages and opportunities that are allowing you to have this expansion. The next card you've got is the Six of Swords, and you're definitely leaving something behind and going in a new direction. Often this refers to leaving something that was troubling you, something that wasn't working out in your favor, troubled waters, going to calmer shores. Now we know that if you throw a rowboat out in the middle of the ocean, you're going to get the odd wave or storm, but it's still not as bad as what you've decided to turn your back on and walk away. There's always going to be challenges as we go through life, but you're being led here by the crow, and the crow is a very wise bird. They're very smart. They have the ability almost to do problem solving. We've all seen the video where they take the coin or the stone and they throw it in an inch of water, and then in time they raise that water so they can drink it. So they're leading you. You're being guided, and know that you're protected right now. This is the right direction you're supposed to be going. Coming in with that, you have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles talks about worry, talks about feeling indecisive, talks about feeling as though you're on your own, fighting the world on your own here. Also, you could be feeling lack and loss, and it's a card of disappointment. You feel as though at times you've been thrown to the wolves, you've been thrown out on your own, but when this card shows up, you've heard me say this a lot of times, there is a way to resolve it, and it's opened you up to that fact. Usually it shows a woman here, and some of the cards, especially in this Sears deck, light Sears deck, where she's sitting on the floor and there's a key and there's a door with a hole to go through to put the key in. And that means there's resources here. Don't fight the battle on your own. If you're dealing with something here on a personal level or a professional level, seek out the help and the advice of people who can guide you through this. This is a card that says you'll find that you'll resolve those issues if you reach out and get the help you need. If it's financial, go to your bank, deal with the people that you're dealing with that have to do with finances. If it's a personal issue, don't carry those burdens on your own. Lean into your family, your friends, or your chosen family and friends so that you've got support at your end of the ring. Now, I do believe that it's going to end. You're going to get over this. You're going to feel better because you're moving in a new direction. You've made this command decision that you need to change things. And that means walking away from maybe the way you did things to allow this expansion to come into you and the changes that are going to be coming into you. And you're constantly doing that, Gemini. That's who you are. You're constantly doing research and thinking about moving forward and communicating with all those sources and the powers that be to direct you in the right direction. Coming in with your next row, you have been given the Labyrinth. And we know what the Labyrinth is all about, right? When you think you've done everything you can, you hit a wall and then you have to start again, right? And there's no shortcuts to success. And I liken this to the tortoise and the hare. We all know that fable, right? Where, the tortoise wins a race because he didn't give up. He kept going. He was resourceful in that way that he just kept plodding on. And you know what rabbits do? They're hopping all over in every which direction, and he ends up beating her. So don't give up. The labyrinth is there. These are the lessons that we're being shown, that we're being taught every day, that we need to grasp onto to build our ability of enthusiasm and build our confidence to go forward in a positive direction. Whatever this goal is, Gemini, that you are going towards, Stay on course. Don't veer off. I know that you're moving in a new direction here and you're expanding things, but that's for the better. This particular goal here is achievable. And coming in next, it's showing me that it's very achievable because you've got the 10 of Pentacles coupled in here with the 2 of Pentacles. I think you're going to be getting very busy here. You need to balance yourself because you could be finding yourself really overexerting yourself here going forward because you're excited. That's who you are, Gemini. You do get excited. You do get enthusiastic about things. So allocate some of these jobs to other people or make out that priority list here. But you're going to find at the end of the day, whatever opportunities that come in, there could be 2 choices, 2 decisions, 2 offers, 2 opportunities, and 2 doors opening up for you to go through. And you will make a choice. But I wouldn't worry about it. I would just, sit and think about it. You have these options. How lucky are you that are going to make you busy? All right. Pick the one that's going to be to your greater good here, and you won't have to worry so much about it because this card says don't get all up in your head and worry about this situation, because look what comes in here. 10 of Pentacles. This is all about stability, long-term plans in your home life, harmony and happiness, and financial security here. So this is all about things in your life that are going to improve, so you don't need to worry. But you could be getting something coming in here in the form of an offer that and an opportunity that you can take. And I think it's all because here the success comes in here. It's because of your due diligence, your determination not to give up. You kept going forward, and as long as you continue to do that, my beautiful Geminis, you will see that you can achieve this situation here, achieve this goal here, so that you're going to be stable and happy. Now, you got the Vulture. In the perfect world, you wouldn't get cards that, are negative, but the Vulture is a warning, and I don't think of it so much as a negative. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Okay, you could be holding things in. You could be internalizing something here that you're not discussing. Okay, even if you can't talk to somebody professional, sit and talk to yourself. Look in the mirror and say, okay, why am I feeling this way? How can I deal with this? How can I resolve this, right? I do believe that, you might find that something has got you down. We always have critics in our lives. We always have people that want to critique us. And often there's people who want to ride on your coattail of success. And they're not always, they have ulterior motives. And they're not always, truthful and have integrity. So be careful of that. But the Vulture, goes in for the kill at the end of the day and wants to take the scraps at the end of the day. There could be somebody wanting to ride on your coattail of success, Gemini. Did you think about that? Keep your as they say, be careful who you allow in your circle, okay, in your circle of trust this week. Coming in next, you've got a new beginning. Judgment. There's definitely going to be a judgment call, and maybe it has to do with that Vulture card where, you are, feeling a little down because, you feel that somebody's against you, that, they're not in your end of the ring. They're not supportive. They're not there to help build you up. And those are the kind of people you have to just think about and set up boundaries here. But I think you're going to get a new beginning. This is rebirth. When the Judgment card shows up, it means that you've taken a fair assessment and you've thought long and hard about a situation that is allowing you to go forward in a new direction. And with that, there's your Hangman. Your Hangman is, with that comes sacrifices. Sometimes we don't always get what we want here, but this is a new beginning, and there was a judgment call made, and you now get rebirth. And it's almost as though look at her. She's looking up at the heavens saying, oh my God, this is like renewed life. I get a second chance. I can do what I want. I feel totally free and liberated. Being in the Hangman position means that maybe you've thought about something for a very long time, and you've thought, well, there's going to be consequences. I know that. There's going to be risks. I know that. And again, we talk about the Hangman, there are risks involved. But while you're in that position, you have thought, because you think a lot, Gemini, you have thought about a situation for a long time, and now you've made the command decision that when you do get off here, you're going in a new direction, and you're going to be able to have a happier new future because of it. Sometimes I always say that rejection is God's protection, right? People are removed from our lives for a reason, and these things happen. I mean, it's not the perfect world we all live in, and we have to make those decisions. But when you get this choice to make, to go in a new direction, to expand yourself and be happy, it's great, because there you go, the rebirth card. Now, coming in with your Moonology card, and you know I had to use this today because of the full moon and because of the retrograde, this wolf moon, you got the answers you need are coming. This is a full moon in Gemini. How ironic that this card come out of the deck for you. And I didn't pick it, Geminis. I shuffle and ask Spirit and my guides to send me what you need to hear. I love this. So the answers you need are coming. And perhaps this King of Wands is going to be the one that's bringing them to you. This person could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. And they could be bringing you something in the form of information that you need. He's focused. Whoever this is, they're working very hard towards their goals. They're going big or they're going home. They don't fool around. They take their time. So they go after what they want, and they go in for the kill like the lion. But he's the most focused king out there. So I think this person could be an advocate for you, somebody who could be working with you, for you, promoting you. And at the end of the day, you could be hearing that, you know, the answers you need are going to be coming here from this energy, or they could be coming from another Gemini. Now, coming in with that, you do have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords says, you know, don't allow yourself to get involved in a no-win situation. This could be something here with this vulture, right? You know, feeling that there's someone who's against you. Let it go. Walk away from it. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in that energy, because I think you're going to be moving forward in a new direction. Make a judgment call not to get involved in everybody else's drama. Don't, you know, if this battle is something you feel the risks are worth taking, then stand your ground here. Go for what you want. Stay determined. But this is also the card that's indicative, that says, you know, you have to make those command decisions and choices, not to stick your neck out there and go into a no-win situation. That could be what it is, because you could win the battle, but lose the war at the end of the day. There will, in any battle, when you go into battle, there's always going to be consequences and risks, right? So weigh those before you decide to step up and do it. Could be somebody at work, could be somebody in your family, whoever it is, there could be opposing energy around you. And you know what? Don't get involved in it. Stand up for your principles here. Now, in your final card here, final row, you have the Flirt card, and this is from the Romance deck. And this is extend your lighthearted energy to others. You know, Geminis, you're so fun. You have this twinkle in your eye. I've met men, I've met women that are Geminis, and they're very interesting. And I do think that you may be wanting to have some fun now, and you may be wanting to flirt with somebody, or you might be getting the attention from somebody else who wants to flirt with you, who wants to, you know, they might have charm about them, and enjoy it. Extend your lighthearted energy towards others. Enjoy life here. I think you're going to be able to do that. You're such a fabulous, you know, fabulous communicator, Gemini, and you have this ability to sell a snowball to an Eskimo, right? And to turn a situation around to the greater good. I mean, I love my Geminis. They are wonderful. Just don't tick them off, because when they draw the line in the sand, their back's turned and they're not coming back. But Geminis, I think you're going to find some fun here, whether it's you or whether somebody's coming in here that's going to want to get your attention and have some fun with you, some fun banter. And, you know, they call it the Flirt card, that because it's the extending your lightheartedness and energy to other people to help them smile and be happy again. Maybe some of you are going to be doing life coaching on romance issues. Maybe you're going to be getting a lot of clients in that are dealing with you on a level like that. I know a lot of you do what I do, and maybe you're going to be getting a lot of romance readings coming in for some of you. That's just a theoretical example, okay? But I do think that you're going to be able to extend something here towards somebody here where you're going to want to flirt and enjoy them. It might not mean that it's going to be a long-standing relationship, but enjoy the ride, okay? Now, coming in next, you do have the Four of Pentacles, and it's telling me that, you know, it's coupled here with the Ace of Swords, but the Four of Pentacles is all about the extremes in which you spend your money or you save your money. I've always said it's the extremes in your energy as well. I think some of you, you know, you might have the resources here to be able to receive something here in the form of, you know, good business decisions that you're going to be making, or investments. There could be some large purchases that you're going to be making. Some of you maybe your car broke down, or maybe you're buying a new house, or maybe an appliance, you know, broke down and you have to buy a new one. So you could be buying a big ticket item. For others, you might be saying, you know, I'm not going to do that right now. If it isn't broke, I'm not going to fix it. So, you know, some of you, this again, in how you save your money and how you spend your money, right? How you hold on to things. I want you to be open-minded though here. Okay, you need to be open-minded. You know, your hard work's going to pay off, but you need to stay alert to the new changes here. Sometimes, you know, we get set in her, and, you know, she hasn't got her eyes open. She's sitting there. She's holding on to something, and she doesn't want to go forward. She's being stubborn. So this is all about change coming in, and it's inevitable, and it can bring some newfound resources of abundance. So be open to new and exciting opportunities. Don't be fear-based. Don't limit yourself here. You're going to see the truth in a situation. Beautiful. You know, winner takes all. Ace of Swords. So definitely, there's something coming in here in the form of information that's going to bring you clarity. Again, this is a card that says, don't worry, things are going to come in. You're going to see something in full circle here, and it's going to be in the form of bringing you peace of mind. You know, when we see the Suit of Swords, it's all about ideas and, you know, and inspirations, you know, and feeling the passion within that. But there could be an exciting new opportunity that lands at your feet. And it could be as well, you know, something here that you need to pay attention to, something that's going to bring you clarity so that you know where you're going. Focus on your thoughts on long-term goals this week, okay? And then go after it. It could be something in the form of a challenging beginning where you feel a truthfulness, but you're going to have the ability to take that and turn a negative into a positive here with this money issue. Okay, so you know, this is going to be the solution for you here. You're going to be able to move forward now. I think some of you may be receiving information here about finances that might be helping you. If you've been having any difficulty with finances, I think you're going to find the resources or the help coming in that's going to give you that breathing space. Okay, which is going to in turn make you feel lighthearted and happy again. Well, Gemini, this is your reading for this week, and it's pretty interesting. I mean, you're moving forward, you're making expansions, you're staying focused here with the Labyrinth and with the King of Wands, definitely going after what you want, making a decision here to do that, and the answers you need are coming. So keep moving forward in that direction. Just weigh your options here when you're getting involved in a push-pull situation here with this Vulture and the Five of Swords. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to, my beautiful gems, my twins. And let's continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And always know that I continue to send you love and peace and abundance. Take care. See you soon.